Raindrops blur the world outside, like memories we used to hide. Your voice still echoes soft and low, but where it leads I'll never know. Streetlights shimmer through the haze, reflecting all our yesterdays. Each step I take feels less like me, drenched in what we used to be. The sky weeps stories we outgrew, one final song between us two. I reach for hands that won't return, while bridges smoke and cities burn. Your shadow dances in the mist, a ghost of every time we kissed. I speak your name, it fades away like hope that doesn't want to stay. Umbrellas pass, but none are mine. Highway beneath the broken sign, where we once met with hearts so loud. Now silence wears a darker shroud. Dreams dissolve in every stream, no longer golden, just a theme. You painted futures in the air, then left them scattered everywhere. I walk until the night is thin, soaked in everything that's been. And though the storm begins to wane, I'm still lost in falling rain. The room still holds the breath you left, a ghost in echoes, soft and deaf. I reach for a sound that won't return, just ashes where the fires burn. Eyes wide open in the dark, searching for a fading spark. Your name dissolves into the air, too heavy now for me to bear. Walls remember every cry, though none were loud enough to try. I speak but silence pulls me in, a quiet far too deep to Your footsteps haunt the hardwood floor, but you don't walk here anymore. I'm tracing shadows on my skin, where once your warmth had settled in. Loneliness wears your perfume. It lingers heavy in the room. 1,000 thoughts I can't erase, still shaped around your vanished face. The night forgets how to begin. When silence wraps me from within, I float through hours with no name and wonder if you feel the same. Knows, remember every cry, though none were loud enough to try. I speak but silence pulls me in, a quiet far too deep to win. Stars to light the path I tread, no answers in the tears I've shed, just hollow space and questions wide, where once our hearts would coincide. The silence fills the space we left, a quiet tune that's been bereft. I reach for words that never came, a song without a spark or flame. The beat once moved beneath my skin, but now it's still and I can't win. Your love was music in my veins, now only echoes call my name. I wrote our story in the dark, but all that's left is a fading spark. No rhythm to the tears I cry, just empty notes that pass me by. Your voice was once my sweetest sound, now it's a whisper on the ground. I try to hum the way we were, but the tune slips away a blur. We dance like songs that never end, but now the verses twist and bend. Each memory is out of place, a fraction melody I chase. The harmony we built has gone, now I'm left here playing on a song that no one seems to hear, played softly drowning in my feet. I wrote our story in the dark, but all that's left is a fading spark. No rhythm to the tears I cry, just empty notes that pass me by. Your voice was once my sweetest sound, now it's a whisper on the ground. I try to hum the way we were, but the tune slips away a blur. Your touch once held me close and tight, but now it tears me every night. Each moment that you reach for me, I feel the cracks, the damage deep. I thought your love would heal my scars, but now I'm broken, lost and far. Your fingers trace the pain you made, leaving marks that never fade. The warmth you gave turned into ice, a love that once was pure now apart, no longer free. I can't escape the weight you left. 1,000 cuts with every breath. You held me close and let me go. Now all that's left is pain, I know. Your hands are soft but hold a knife, carving deeper through my life. Each gesture that you gave to me now shattered parts of what we were meant to be. The silence fills the space we made with every word you never say. I crumble under all your lies, shattered by the love we despised. I'm left to find the pieces lost, a broken heart that's paid the cost. You left me here with nothing much, just pieces shattered by your touch. The final word still lingers here, a fading whisper, sharp and clear. Our love, once loud, now softly falls, a distant echo in these walls. I hear your voice through quiet nights, a melody that slips from sight. We built a world, then let it break. Now silence is the price we take. Your touch no longer calls me near, it fades like whispers I can hear. Each moment that we used to know now drifts away too slow, too slow, too slow. We danced in circles, lost in time. Now only shadows in my mind. The rhythm died before we knew, leaving nothing left to hold on to. You left behind a love once bright, but now it's lost within the night. I reach for something to repair, but find no trace of you in air. The space between us turns to stone, a place where love is left alone. I try to find what used to live, but it's a ghost I can't forget. The end rings out, a silent cry. I love it burned, then learned to die. And oh, Streetlights flicker on my skin. Night unfolds, the war within. Smiles I wear begin to fade. Truth is sharper in the shade. Heartbeat muffled by the rain. Every breath reshapes the pain. I wander through a silent scream, chained inside a broken dream. Mirrors crack beneath my stare. Peace was never waiting there. Shadows speak in subtle tones, echoing where light had grown. Lips can't form the words I need. Love once bloomed but couldn't feed. Now I drift from spark to smoke, gripping hope that always broke. Time don't mend what cuts too deep. Even stars forget to weep. I wrap myself in night's disguise, hiding truth behind these eyes. Cold surrounds where warmth once lay. Promises that slipped away. A soul too tired to ask for grace. Still walk slow, won't leave this place. The silence calls me by my name. No one left to share the blame. I light a match that fails to burn, still waiting for the dark to turn. Time don't mend what cuts too deep. Even stars forget to weep. I wrap myself in night's disguise, hiding truth behind these eyes. Cold surrounds where warmth once lay. Promises that slipped away. A soul too tired to ask for grace. Still walk slow, won't leave this place. Your love is heavy, I can't breathe. I feel the pressure pulling me beneath. Every touch is a weight I can't deny, but still I reach for you no matter why. In your eyes I see the storm, a quiet war that leaves me torn. The love you give is too much to hold, yet I keep searching for the warmth in the cold. The more I struggle, the more I fall, trapped by the silence, caught in your call. But still I hold on with every beat, fighting the pull of love's defeat. Your whispers echo in the dark, a subtle thread that leaves a mark. I try to run, but I'm still here, fighting the love that holds me near. I'm drowning in the sea of doubt, caught in your love, there's no way out. Yet I reach for you with shaking hands, hoping one day you'll understand. In the quiet I feel your touch, a bitter sweetness, it's too much. I know I need to let it go, but I can't fight the undertow. Through every tear, through every fight, The city sleeps, but I remain caught between the love and pain. Your shadow leans against my chest, a weight that never grants me rest. Midnight paints you on my skin, each breath a battle I can't win. The silence breaks like shattered glass, where all our promises collapse. My heart beats slows in crimson tones, echoing through aching bones. You left a scar I trace with care, still feeling you when you're not there. The darkness hums with what we lost, a bitter love, a heavy cost. I whisper truths we used to fake while dreaming wide awake. Rain crawls down my window pane, washing out your final name. No dawn to save me from this fight, just bleeding memories at night. Your absence screams in colors deep, it steals the comfort out of sleep. I lie in sheets that hold your ghost and ache for what I miss the most. Still I rise with tired grace, a bruised smile on a tear-stained face. Each moment carved without your light, still bleeding through the longest night. Rain crawls down my window pane, washing out your final name. No dawn to save me from this fight, just bleeding memories at night. Your absence screams in colors deep, it steals the comfort out of sleep. I lie in sheets that hold your ghost and ache for what I miss the most. You looked at me and time withdrew. No warning came, just something true. A fire lit where reason dies, and I was lost beneath your skies. Your gaze could turn the coldest flame into a storm I couldn't name. It burned too fast, too fierce to hold, a touch that left the night ice cold. I followed every silent spark through golden days into the dark. But heat can lie and light can fade, and leave you scorched where love once stayed. You wore your truth behind a glare, too blinding for my soul to bear. I tried to meet you eye to eye, but shadows formed No smoke remains, just empty skies. But still I flinch from blinding ties. What burned me once still somehow stays in echoes of your golden gaze. Your silence stains the morning light. I trace your name in fading white. Coffee cools where fingers dance. Now I breathe through empty chants. Lips remember what you said, but memory twists the words instead. Air feels thicker without sound. I lost you when I looked around. Your sweater sleeps across the chair. Time stands still, but you're not there. I walk through echoes on the floor, hoping you'll appear once more. Rain taps soft against the glass. Moments slip and never last. I reach for warmth you used to leave, wrapped in threads I can't retrieve. Gaze, a hollow frame in silent haze. My smile forgets how to belong as nights grow tired, cold and long. Photos fade beneath the frame. I whisper through forgotten names. Each second feels like sinking slow in spaces you no longer show. The world still spins, but I stand still. No light can bend this kind of chill. Every breath is less of me, unseen where you used to be. Your touch that lingers on my skin, a quiet war I hold within. Each moment stretched between goodbyes, where love dissolves and reason lies. I watch the light slip from the room, your silence dressed in full perfume. It curls around my aching chest, a weight that doesn't let me rest. The air is thick with what we said, and heavier with words we fled. I breathe but lose a piece each time, as if I'm paying for your crime. You left your rhythm in names or lines. It fades like breath between the blinds. Your name still lives behind my teeth, but dies before it finds release. I'm chasing ghosts through fractured nights, where shadows steal the softer lights. No map, no end, no whispered sign, just pieces of what once was mine. My hands are shaking in the dark, still reaching for a dying spark. And though I know there's nothing left, I keep fading with every breath. Just memories that pull me down. Just memories that pull me down. Rain. Rain left traces on the window pane, where warmth once lingered now remains pain. Your shadow fades with morning's breath, a quiet echo of what's left. I reach for you in empty space, the silence wrapped me in its grace. No lightning now, just steady gray, a love that slowly slipped away. Footprints vanish in the snow, as if you were a dream I know. Still I walk the path you took, reading you in every look. The air is thin, my hands are bare. You vanish like a whispered prayer. Your name still trembles on my tongue, a song unsung, a bell unstrung. A bell unstrung. The sky has cleared, but not my chest. The ache remains, it never rests. I beg the wind to bring you back, but time keeps pushing down the track. No thunder now to drown regret, only memories. I can't forget your warmth was fire, now I freeze, haunted by what used to be. Footprints vanish in the snow, as if you were a dream I know. Still I walk the path you took, reading you in every look. The air is thin, my hands are bare. You vanish like a whispered prayer. Your name still trembles on my tongue, a song unsung, a bell unstrung. A bell unstrung. Your fingers left a trail of heat, a silence where our pulses meet. I chase the ghost of what we were, inside each breath a faded blur. The walls still hum with what you said, a melody inside my head. You disappeared without a sound, but every moment stays around. Late at night I hear it clear, the way you used to pull me near. Your presence lingers in the air, a weightless touch that isn't there. My skin remembers every trace, the way you'd pause, the way you'd pace. I try to wash your rhythm out, but longing grows with every doubt. Reflections whisper back your name, soft and slow, not quite the same. Each echo bends the space between, replaying all the things we've seen. Time can't bury what it finds, a love that lives in quiet minds. You left but left too much behind, a haunting wrapped in something kind. I walk through days both near and far, drawn to where your memories are. A fragile lake I cannot clutch, still trembling in your final touch. Reflections whisper back your name, soft and slow, not quite the same. Each echo bends the space between, replaying all the things we've seen. Your arms were once the place I knew, a shelter built from what was true. But now the space where love once lay feels empty in the light of day. The whispers that we used to share now echo softly in the air. I reach but can't recall the sound of voices lost, no longer found. The warmth you gave is slipping fast, like sand that falls too quick to last. A search for comfort in your eyes, but only shadows meet my side. Your touch a fading memory, a wound that never sets me free. I linger in the hollow deep, where promises we couldn't keep. I thought your love would carry me through every storm, so wild, so free. But now I drift without a shore, adrift in what we were before. You used to fill the space around, but now I'm lost in silent sound. The air is thick with all we missed, and all the chances we dismiss. In empty arms I lie awake, as pieces of us start to break. Your love once whole, now torn apart, a hollow rhythm in my heart. distant sound, pulling me where no ground is found. Every glance rewrites the beat, and I forget how to retreat. Hands like music on my skin, drawing out the fire within. You lead and I forget the floor, as if I've danced this way before. Breath to breathe, you set the pace. Time dissolves in your embrace. Each step erases what I knew, replaced by something deep and true. Heartbeat sinks to every sway. Words dissolve and drift away. You're the rhythm I obey, even when I lose my way. Eyes locked in a quiet trance, we speak only through the dance. No escape, no space to hide, only the current of your stride. Moments blur like morning rain, pleasure laced with hints of pain. You don't ask and I don't speak, but I fall more with every week. Underneath your shifting gaze, I burn slow in velvet haze. No direction, no clear view, just endlessly pulled into you. Shadows trace the cracks I hide. Truth and silence now collide. You touch the part I never show, where even secrets fear to go. My voice gets lost inside the night, trying to make the wrong feel right. You held a mirror to my soul, but left before I felt it whole. Eyes closed, I still see your face. Every breath I take leaves less space. You broke me gently, piece by piece. Love disguised as sweet release. In the stillness, pain takes shape. Wrapped in echoes I can't escape. You called me out without a sound, then let my hope fall to the ground. Glass on skin, I feel the sting of every memory you used to bring. Now I'm scattered, barely seen, fading out of what has been. You never asked what lay beneath, just carved your name into my grief. Now I wander through the haze, counting ghosts of better days. Eyes closed, I still see your face. Every breath I take leaves less space. You broke me gently, piece by piece. Love disguised as sweet release. In the stillness, pain takes shape. Wrapped in echoes I can't escape. You called me out without a sound, then let my hope fall to the ground. Each night I gather wounds, I feel the reason without a cause. The pieces left don't fit the same, but I still whisper your name. Shattered glass dust beneath my feet reminds me love can still deceive. I trace the cuts you left behind in corners of a fractured mind. Your spoken truths that bent and cracked left me chasing what I lacked. The silence grew with every fight till morning swallowed up the night. I stitched the hurt with borrowed thread, woke from dreams where you still led, but every step pulls at the seams of faded hopes and silent screams. Reflections stare but don't align with what I thought was always mine. Your absence carves a quiet space where memories refuse to fade. I gather fragments from the floor, still searching for what came before, but nothing fits the way it should. Not even pain misunderstood. The past is sharp, but I hold tight to broken stars that lost their light. You taught me love could break with grace and leave no trace upon the face. Even through the wreckage deep, I find the parts I need to keep. Not whole, but still I choose to rise with pieces shining in my eyes. I hear your voice behind the door, a sound that isn't mine no more. It lingers where the shadows bend, like love that chose not to defend. The bed is white, the sheets are cold. I whisper things I used to hold. Your name still hums in silent air, though absence tells me you're not there. These walls have heard my quiet cries. They watch me learn to live with lies. Your touch remains in fading light, a ghost that visits every night. I press my hand against the frame. It trembles at the weight of blame. No comfort in the space you filled, only the ache you're leaving build. Streetlights paint the room in gold, but nothing warms a heart grown old. I see your eyes in distant cars, searching faces, chasing stars. No song can drown the things you said. They echo loud inside my head, and still I stand though barely whole, worn thin beneath the quiet soul. I walk through memories like dust, each step beneath the broken trust. And though I try to find release, I carry love without its peace. said more than lips could shape. A story sealed with no escape. The air grew thick with what we knew, but silence wrapped around the truth. Fingers brushed but pulled away, like hearts unsure of what to say. 1,000 thoughts behind one stare, each one pretending not to care. You smile like nothing came undone, but shadows lingered from the sun. Our timing missed a perfect beat and left our echoes incomplete. The night we sat but didn't speak felt louder than a lover's scream. Your breath was near yet out of reach, too far for love, too close to leave. I held the truth behind my teeth, afraid that words would break beneath the weight of dreams we both once shared. Now tucked away, no longer dared. The clock kept ticking through our pause, while we obeyed unwritten laws of never crossing lines we drew to keep from facing what was true. You smile like nothing came undone, but shadows lingered from the sun. Our timing missed a perfect beat and left our echoes incomplete. The night we sat but didn't speak felt louder than a lover's scream. Your breath was near yet out of reach, too far for love, too close to leave. The air gets thick when you walk in, like every clock forgets to spin. Your eyes hold stories left untold, and suddenly the world feels cold. A breath, a glance, the moment slows, as if the universe just knows. You bring a calm I can't explain, but in that calm there lies the pain. Second stretches past its place, I'm frozen in your quiet grace. You never speak what I can feel, but still the silence starts to heal. The sky forgets to shift its hue when I'm suspended next to you. I reach but never quite arrive, yet in your gaze I come alive. Footsteps echo in my mind, trapped in memories I can't unwind. You're near but always out of reach, a lesson time forgot to teach. reach. No ticking hands, no fading light, just endless dusk instead of night. You hold me in that breathless space where dreams and doubts begin to trace. I move but nothing moves around, as if I'm lost without a sound. You leave and still I feel you near, in stillness shaped by every tear. Each second stretches past its place. I'm frozen in your quiet grace. You never speak what I can feel, but still the silence starts to heal. The sky forgets to shift its hue when I'm suspended next to you. I reach but never quite arrive, yet in your gaze I come alive. I saw the light that we once shared, but now it's fading unprepared. The dreams we built have turned to dust, and all that's left is fading trust. You held the hope I thought was real, but now it's something I can't feel. I reach for futures we once knew, but they slipped through hands I thought were true. We talked of plans that never came. Now all we're left with is the flame. The sparks we thought would lead us through are flickering, no longer new. The world we painted on the wall now cracks beneath the weight of all the promises we thought we'd keep. Our shadows dancing in the deep. I still hear echoes of our name, but now it's just an empty flame. A fire that burns but does not warm, just flickers in the endless storm. The time we lost can't be returned. A future once bright now overturned. I hold the pieces of our past, but they break apart too fast, too fast. We talked of plans that never came. Now all we're left with is the flame. The sparks we thought would lead us through are flickering, no longer new. The world we painted on the wall now cracks beneath the weight of all the promises we thought we'd keep. Our shadows dancing in the deep. I try to see what lies ahead, but all I find are threads of red. A future lost, a dream withdrawn.